What if the smallest hands could shape the biggest tomorrow? In the heart of the forest, one tiny squirrel planted more than just nuts. He planted hope for generations to come. Welcome back. It's time for another story from Tales by Moonlight. In a quiet corner of the great forest, where sunlight spilled through ancient branches, lived a little squirrel named Nuru. Nuru was not the strongest nor the fastest among his kind. His fur was a little scruffy, his leaps a little clumsy, but what he lacked in speed, he made up for with a heart full of vision. While other squirrels spent their days hoarding acorns, stuffing their cheeks, and burying food for the winter, Nuru did something different. Each time he found an acorn, he held it gently, studied the ground, and whispered to himself, "This is not just food. This is a future tree." So instead of hiding every nut for himself, Nuru dug small holes and planted them in the soil, carefully, patiently, as though each acorn were a treasure meant to live beyond him. The other squirrels mocked him. "Foolish Nuru," they squeaked. "Winter will come and you will starve. Acorns are to be eaten, not buried forever." Before we continue with the story, please love, like, and subscribe. Turn your notification for more wonderful story like this. Thanks. But Nuru only smiled. "I am not wasting food," he said softly. "I am planting tomorrow's forest." Seasons turned. The winds grew icy, and snow blanketed the earth. Many animals struggled that winter, yet Nuru managed. He had kept just enough for himself, and sometimes the forest rewarded him with hidden acorns that had taken root nearby. Years passed, and the places where Nuru had planted were no longer bare patches of dirt. Tiny green shoots pushed through the earth, then saplings, and later young trees stretching toward the sky. One spring morning, the forest woke to something extraordinary. Birds built nests in Nuru's growing trees, bees gathered nectar from blossoms, and deer grazed in the shade. The air felt fresher, cooler, alive with new energy. The same squirrels who once laughed at him now found shelter in the very branches of his trees. They no longer mocked him. They whispered his name with respect. One evening, as the golden sun dipped behind the horizon, an old owl perched above and said, "Little squirrel, what you have done is not for today, but for generations yet unborn. Your forest will outlive you, and your kindness will echo in every rustle of leaves." And so it was. Nuru never became the fastest or the strongest, but his legacy grew taller than the tallest tree. Every creature that rested under those branches, every bird that sang in the canopy, and every child squirrel born in that forest lived because one little dreamer dared to plant hope. The forest remembered him not just as Nuru the squirrel, but as Nuru, the planter of futures. Another tale ends, but the moon still watches. Let its light guide you until we meet again. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. For more timeless stories told under the stars here on Tales by Moonlight.